What did you say? Were you not paying attention earlier, sir? There will be no fisticuffs between the New Day members ever, ever. You hear? There
Yes.
are hundreds of men. First of all, they're not even on the show. They're not even eligible for an IC title shot. If they get on the show, they'll go after other titles. They'll do other things. Why would I don't want to beat them up. You know, I think on a more serious note, one of the things that we wanted to portray, which I don't think I can never really remember, not over long term, is we have so many of these stories in wrestling where factions and groups and stables it's all about them turning on each other. And I get it. That can be interesting because you want to see this dynamic of people who got along, and now it's starting to fray a little bit. And now the relationship and the dynamic is changing, and who's going to turn on who. But you don't get Kofi Mania in the same way you do if we had listened to people clamoring for us to break up or to turn on each other. You don't get those opportunities to tell those stories of brotherhood. To me, I know I was in it, so I know I'm biased, but I thought it was just cool to say, hey, Kofi and Big E, you guys have a gauntlet, and it's going to take an hour. And if you win this gauntlet, if you are the victors at the end of it, then you get to have this opportunity, not for yourselves, but for your brother, for Kofi. So I just thought it was dope. And the same thing with the Usos coming out and saying like, hey, we believe in Kofi, we're going to forfeit. I don't think you get those incredible moments. Stories of brotherhood and guys who really want to see their guy, their family member succeed. And I think it's interesting. I think it's unique. And we genuinely feel that way. Even after all these years, our relationship hasn't frayed. I can't tell you how excited I am to do our podcast in person again, just to be with those guys. And like, I still light up when I see them, man. And that's real friendship. That's real brotherhood. And I just don't, to me, it's not interesting having a match between, and then you have the weird third man. Like if I'm going to wrestle Kofi for the title, what is Woods doing? It's just, I have no interest in it, and stop asking. How about that? Stop asking. You can ask. It's fine. I was just joking.